All right, 99%. Welcome back to another episode of another rendition of the Marquee Podcast. I go by the name of Keita Dilla.
Go by the name of Mav as usual.
Now, Marquee Gang, y'all know when we drop outside of regular podcast day, it's usually a Gimme the Ball episode, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
Marquee Gang, this is what got me fuming today, bro. And hey, Mav, I just want you to know, I want this entire rant to be clipped, cause I ain't gonna be long.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be long. I
For
just
sure.
I
For
just
sure.
got
Yeah.
something to say, bro.
I'm gonna give it to her right
Okay,
away. In fact, I may. You wanna drop it tonight?
yeah, we can.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Go
Okay,
ahead, bro. You got the floor.
what's killing me, bro?
Hmm.
So I've been seeing these memes, and fuck the memes. I've been hearing people for years. They look down on youth football coaches. People, um, if you see a father that's at the game and he's too passionate about what he's seeing from his son, you got these fucking duty booty ass hoes be sitting it. I'm sorry. I'm a coach and I must carry myself better. I'll say this. I'll say this. Bro, I don't think there's anything. It's some stuff, but one of my top five things that grinds my gears, bro, is when there's a father at a youth football game and he's yelling,
Hmm.
"Come on, little Jimmy, you better than that." You see what I'm saying? Or like he's passionate. You got people who will say, "Oh, he trying to live his dream through his kid."
Uh-huh.
I just want to say, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. This is what pisses me off, bro. We are adult males,
Uh-huh.
and I'm just being honest. Most adult males, they had a glory period in their life, whether it be through sports. With like my little cousin, bro, you look at my little cousin, that little motherfucker is like 6'3", cut up, but he never played sports. He was always like into
Hmm.
shit like Boy Scouts and camping, and you see what I'm saying? And he was
Yeah.
real big academically, you see what I'm saying? But it's just like,
Hmm.
regardless, even with that, most males have something that they were celebrated for, right? Now, obviously,
Hmm.
I'm not stupid enough to say everybody, because I know that everybody does not have a good support system and everybody does not, have that type of background. But I'll say this. You'll be hard pressed to find a male that didn't experience some type of glory, sports wise, right?
Yeah.
My thing is this, man. Nobody, like, nobody is trying to fucking relive their glory days. What I'll say, I know what it is for me is I want my kids to have the best time that they possibly can at whatever they do.
Hmm.
And my thing is this, bro. Sports, I don't care. I don't care. I want all these Karens and anybody you can feel free when you see me in public. Look me in my eyes, and I'm going to tell you, I don't give a fuck. Sports is only fun. Sports are only fun when you're good at it. Now, of
I get it. I
course,
get what you mean. Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like now, of course, you can. You know what I'm saying? Go around with a bunch of fuck arounds and nobody gives a fuck about winning. We just throwing the ball up.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, of
and
course.
that's
Of
fun. Yeah,
course. You can have fun that way. But
yeah. In
if you
competitive
play
sports, it's
if
different.
you play sports competitively,
Hmm.
then it's only fun if you're good at it.
Yeah,
So
you're right. You're
so
actually, yeah.
it's like I wanted my son that just graduated, and then I got an 8-year-old. I wanted them to have fun at the game. So yes, I spent money. I spent money on their training. I spent
Hmm.
money on the accessories to the game, whether it be gloves, sleeves, whatever the fuck the kids are wearing. You see what I'm saying? Like Dion says, you look good, you play good. You play good, you feel good. You feel good. What do you say? Something else. But you get the gist of what I'm saying. Bruh, I cannot stand, I'm sorry, I gotta say it. I cannot stand this pussyfied ass world, bro.
Bro, I was just thinking the same thing earlier, bro. We've reached the era where it's like I, I was saying we reached the era where it's I've never seen the biggest turncoats I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Turncoats, pussies, all that. Like, man, I'm like, we live in that era, you know?
And then it's like, bro, I swear to God, this world is so pussyfied. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be out in public and I'll see somebody doing fuck shit. And I be having daydreams of punching that motherfucker in the face, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll
Bro,
be doing the same thing.
I swear to God, bro. The other day, I'm out. I'm coming home from work. My mama calls me and she says, well, she asked me to go pick up her medicine, right?
Hmm.
Okay, no problem. So
Yeah.
I swing in Walgreens. For whatever reason, their drive through to pick up the medication, the line is out the ass, right? So
Hmm.
so I go inside thinking, because there's not that many cars parked at the actual store. So I'm going inside thinking it's gonna be quick. Get in there, I
Yeah.
see the pharmacist, no line. I'm like, oh yeah, this is the breed. So one, he comes to the counter, and I mean, I don't have a problem with homosexuals at all,
Uh-huh.
but this man, I'm talking about, this man hit every single color of the rainbow. I mean, like whatever,
Oh, that's
whatever,
great.
whatever you consider to be super, whatever that is, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
so okay, this is why I wanted to punch him in his face,
Uh-huh.
because the motherfucker, he's just walking past me. I'm talking about zipping past me, standing at this fucking counter. Not one time does he say, "Sir, can I help you?" So
Hmm.
I finally say, excuse me." I say, I'm acting stupid, but I know I'm in the right place. But I say, just acting stupid, trying to play it off, trying to be nice. I say, is this where I'm supposed to pick up the medication? Right? Because I'm thinking he'll
Hmm.
probably say, "Oh yeah, you're in the right place. How can I help?" Something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, this motherfucker, he doesn't even stop. He said, "Yeah," and just keep going. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then okay, now I'm at this point. At this point, I'm tired. I'm ready to lay down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to get to the
Yeah.
crib. Bitch, what's going on? So, so, okay. Another girl, who knows where she comes from? This bitch just emerges from you know what I'm saying? She pops up to the counter. Now, she clearly either don't know how to work the counter, or because by this time there's a line. So
Mm-hmm.
you can tell this bitch is nervous and shit. So it's like she's making mistakes on the register. This stupid
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, he's standing back there. He's just looking at her. And then, um, by the time, uh, at this point, bro, I'm in there for 30 minutes. At this point, I'm in line for
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes. And by this point, the line inside as well as outside has reached capacity. You see what I'm saying? So at this point, he decides to move her off the register. And I'm talking about he comes up to the thing and he asking for his name. I mean, for a name. I said, I told you my mother's name like 30 minutes ago. I was like, you supposed to be checking this shit. And I'm talking about sassy as all ever. He sachets away from me. Got his shoulders going crazy when he walking away.
Hold on, bro. I don't know if you're still talking, but I can't hear you.
You can tell, you can tell that niggas like that ain't never been punched in their fucking mouth before. Because it's like
Uh-huh.
he had no concept. Like, bro, you're wasting someone's time. Does that make sense? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. Like it keeps cutting in and out for some reason.
I have no clues. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. 1 second, bro.
All right, for sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know. It could have been because I was just sitting in the car with the window rolled up, but I don't know. But like I was saying, bro. Anyway, back on my initial rant, bro. I got off topic. So, bro, it's really fucking me up that one, the disrespect of youth football coaches is getting out of hand. Because I could say so much. I could say so much about the hearts of guys that do that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's always the bad ones who, you know what I'm saying, can't control themselves, want to touch a child booty or some shit. Or, you see what I'm saying? It's always the bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, man, I hate that so many guys, get a bad rep. And it's like they belittle the youth football coaches like what they do is easy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, here's my thing.
Yeah.
What youth coaches got to go through is this. One, you have to be able to support yourself and you see what I'm saying? Because honestly, regardless what people may think, youth football coaching is not free.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be volunteer work, but it very often becomes like another job. You see what I'm saying? Because you are coming out of your money, out of your pocket with extra gas. You see what I'm saying? With extra, you know what I'm saying? And then, oftentimes, if you have a hood team, you're dealing with kids who ain't ate in a couple days. You're dealing with kids who don't have, who can't afford to get to practice and can't. You see what I'm saying? So you then become their transportation, their babysitter. You see what I'm saying? And then there are some ain't
Yeah.
shit parents out here who will literally drop their kid off at practice and forget about them. Bro, I cannot tell you how many times. I cannot tell you how many times I have fucking had to chase a parent down on some hey, ma'am, it's 8:40 fucking 5. Practice ended at 7:45. I've now had your child for an hour. Bitch, where are you? It's not like, bitch, within the last 2 hours where you drop this kid off. And then, mind you, ain't nobody on time more than a parent who knows she finna get rid of this motherfucker for the next few hours. They gonna drop that kid off at 6 o'clock on the dot or whatever time you say practice starts. Whatever time you say practice starts, they're gonna drop that child off right then, and then you ain't gonna see
Uh-huh.
that child. I guarantee that parent is gonna be 30, 40 minutes late. If bro, if if they come at all, there's been so many times, bro. Oh, excuse me, Marquis Gang. There's been so many times that I've been um sitting at the practice field with a kid because the parent is saying they're coming. Parent don't show up, and or I can't wait no longer. I gotta go. I'm finna take you home. Where you at? You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Then it
yeah.
becomes I gotta take this kid completely out of the direction that I'm going. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, youth football coaches 100% should be getting paid for what they do.
Yeah. I
Now, and think about it. The reason why I say that is because these days, bro, you can't just walk up and be a youth coach. You have to pass certifications. There's testing to make sure you're qualified for that you have to pass, right?
like all this
Then
just not get paid.
what you said? What now?
All that to not get like y'all don't get paid at all, or like they pay you something,
Well,
or you make like
well, some youth
nothing's being
coaches,
made.
like okay, so some youth coaches, depending on their organization and
Uh-huh.
how much money that organization has, they might get paid. Now, I know of a few guys that get stipends to coach youth football, but in most situations, bro, you don't start getting paid until you get to school ball.
Wow.
Now, but see, this is my thing, bro. The reason why youth coaches deserve to be paid is because, man, like people do not understand. Like, if you're a coach and you actually care about winning or care about the game, teaching these kids, being successful, whatever, you see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
they're gonna look at your goals. Honestly, it depends on. See, that's another reason why youth coaches should be paid because it all depends on if the parents like you or not. And
What you mean?
what I mean is, you can be the greatest coach to ever see a youth football field. But if those parents don't like you, you ain't gonna have no team, bro. Like you could probably scrounge up a team full of maybe some of your old players' kids, and you see what I'm saying. You might catch some kids walking around the neighborhood that just want to play the game. But what that would mean is your team ain't gonna be very good. Now you could be one of these coaches that can show anybody how to play the game. But if you're not one of those coaches, then you're wasting your time. Because and then see, think about it. Here's another reason why youth football coaches should be paid. Because one, first and foremost, you got to have the availability to do it, which means you have to have a job that allows you to get off in time to prepare for practicing games. Then you have to make sure that you have enough players on the field to fill a team. And believe it or not, that's a struggle that a lot of youth football coaches deal with, not being able to sustain a team of at least 11 players. Then
Yeah.
you got to make sure everybody's at practice. You got to coordinate with everybody's parent. see, check on this person. Who's there? Who's there? Who's not? You see what I'm saying? Then let's get to the actual job of it, right? You have to be able to do things like constructive practice.
You said constructive practice.
Can you hear me? Somebody had called me.
Yeah, I can still hear you. Yeah.
Okay. No, you got to be able to construct the practice. You have to be able to teach plays. You have to be able to teach defense. You still got to be able to teach and coach every aspect of the game if you want to be successful. You got to build you a staff because I mean people can coach a team by themselves, but coaching a football team by yourself is difficult as fuck. And just being honest, that's another thing that youth coaches have to deal with. Youth coaches actually have to deal with if you are a head coach, and let's just say you are a vocal head coach. Honestly, in some situations, you got to deal with hating ass coaches. Like, if you don't hire the right staff, you got to worry about, is this motherfucker over here trying to backdoor you? Like, I've been a part of a situation on one of my son's teams. On one of my son's teams, bro, there were assistant coaches on my son's head coach's team trying to backdoor him to the parents, to for the parents to vote that coach out off that team, and so that that particular coach could take over the team.
Oh wow.
Like, you got to deal with shit like that. Then you got to deal with rowdy parents because the referee is going to tell you, sir, your sideline, the entire sideline is your responsibility. You got to be able to control your players, control your assistant coaches, control your fans. That entire sideline is the responsibility of the head coach of that team.
Yeah.
Anything, anything happens, that's on you. And then think about it. If you're in one of these fucking youth leagues that, bro, do you know in some of these youth leagues, say if you get put off the team, or I'm sorry, if a referee throw you out of a game,
Hmm.
in some leagues that goes down as a forfeit, and you get fined, and you have to pay that fine.
Really?
Now, yes, yes, bro, they will
Oh
fine
wow.
you. Like, and then think about it. There's also things like when you're weighing in the players. When you're weighing in the players, if
Hmm.
you don't have enough players at that weigh-in, you can be fined for that. It goes down as a
Really?
forfeit. Yes, bro. I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about $15 to $20 fines. I'm talking about 150 to $200 fines, bro.
Like why though? I don't understand that.
Bro, that's the leagues. If the leagues are strict, that if you can't do this, and this as an organization, as a team, they will fine you for it. And then if you rack up too many fines, they'll put your
Hmm.
entire organization out of that league, bro.
Wow.
Then think about this. Think about this. Like I said, because I know of plenty coaches, bro, that you get so caught up in your team. If you have a good team, it's easy for you to get lost in your team. And then think about it. Because you're a great youth football coach, you still got to provide for your family. You
Hmm.
still you still got to get your ass up and go to work every single day. You still got to, you see what I'm saying? Your girl ain't going to go too many times with you not fucking and sucking. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to think your girl going to get tired of baby not tonight. And you know what's fucked up? I'm not even just saying for the men. Because, bro, I know women that are so dedicated to youth sports. Like my homegirl who coaches, of course, youth girls basketball. Like, bro, she told me about a time where, like, her and her husband argued all night behind some low key. The root of the argument was uh her dude felt neglected.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying? And then it's like with some of these players, you have to be their therapist.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these kids will come to practice, hair nappy, nose full of boogers, dried up, bro, dried up shit on their face.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there was a point where my girl would literally just carry baby wipes because the team that I had, the particular year that I'm thinking about, bro, at least one of them was gonna have boogers, uh, dried up shit on their face. I mean, just you see what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like, and then that's another thing. Think about it. This is another reason why the youth coaches should get paid. Because think about it, bro. Some of these parents, they want you to do shit like go to the school and just basically just show your face and
Mm-hmm.
show they want you to show that you take their academics just as seriously as the parents do. And I always did. Like I got several players that I had to pull up on. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. It's
Mm-hmm.
all about it's about that coach's dedication to be good at it. Like
Yeah.
people don't like people who not in that world, they have no clue, bro, how competitive. Fuck football as a whole. I'm talking about youth football. People do not understand how competitive youth football is when it comes to the players, the parents, the fans. Bro, football is $1 billion industry. And it's like, and I don't know if you heard my little rant on TikTok, but it was like, I hate people that say, I can't believe, man, all you had to do was be able to run fast or you can jump high, you can dunk a ball. So you get, of course, bitch, I used my skill set.
Yeah.
Like I said in my rant, the same way, like right now, I'm looking at a fucking Jiffy Lube. Those motherfuckers that went into Jiffy Lube and got that job, they had to be qualified for it.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody just, hey, bro, you want to work at Jiffy Lube? No, he had to be able to do certain things. You see what I'm saying? The same, and then it's like
Yeah.
that's why it's just like that's just hating shit. Because yeah, they use their skill sets and they work an average job. I use my skill sets and people are willing to pay me millions for it. So you think you have the right to belittle me? Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
that shit made me sick to my stomach when I seen, I'm not gonna say her name, but I'll just say, and I'm not even gonna say her job, but I'll just say when a particular fucking fast food worker posted, and this was about when what's his name? What's his name? Um, when they were talking about Cam Ward and Shadur, and they were talking about how much money that they was. She shared some shit on Facebook talking about all of this because they can throw a ball. And bro, when I tell you, I read that shit at work, and that shit boiled my blood, bro. And I'm like, bitch, you probably sitting at work all because you can type on the keyboard. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's some people who I guarantee don't think your job is difficult either, bitch. Like, I
Yeah.
guarantee there's somebody in this world who probably can do your job better than you, and they probably don't think you deserve the 20, 21, whatever you're getting an hour. I'm sure they don't think you deserve that. Now, imagine you get on social media and this
Mm-hmm.
particular girl, like, get on social media and the first thing you see is a post where somebody says, "Man, these fast food workers are overpaid. Like, you getting X amount an hour because you can flip a burger."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that. Now, don't I sound stupid as fuck when I say that? Like, I swear, man. Like
Yeah.
when Nipsey told that dude who was trying to sneak pictures of him and shit, when he told him, bro, proceed with caution with me. I'm not
I
of
remember that.
this. When Nipsey said, "I'm not of this world," you from, bro. You see what I'm
Yep.
saying? I felt that shit, bro.
Yep.
Cause it's just like
Yep.
I be looking around at so much weird ass shit. And it's just like, you niggas are weirdos.
He said niggas are weirdo.
Bro, niggas be weirdos, bro.
Yeah.
Like, like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. All this shit that P. Diddy was doing with Cassie, freak offs and all that shit, I don't give a fuck. It's because nobody told that nigga you are a fucking weirdo.
Mhm.
Weirdo. And I don't give a fuck. I don't absolve Cassie of nothing either. Cassie a weirdo too.
You said Cassie is a weirdo too?
Yes. Honestly, this I feel like anybody
Yeah.
who
I mean, when you yeah.
that bro, it's one particular genre of like sex or porn or whatever that I cannot get jiggy with. I cannot get jiggy with that cuckold shit. That's where like
Yeah.
the husband just sat there and
Watching his
he
wife. Yeah.
watching his wife get rotted out while you jack off. That they said that's the shit that Diddy and Cass. Bro, y'all niggas is weirdos.
Yeah, that's like it's yeah. Yeah.
Like
That's
to
weird.
get
That's
to
crazy
get
weird.
I feel like to be able to get off on and you just watching another dude just thrash the girl you love. My nigga, you're
Yeah.
weird. You're weird. And then it's like
That's what
that
I'm saying. I guess I can't I couldn't yeah.
when you watch this world try to convince you that you're weird, if you not with that weird shit, you said like, bro, I swear to God, I remember I'm sitting at work, a guy that I talk to on a regular basis. He's younger than me. You see what I'm saying? But he cool. It's like when Kevin Gates said when he was on that show. I think it was one of the City Girls had a talk show, and she asked Kevin Gates. She said, "If I cheat on you, what would you do?" Kevin Gates asked her, "You're not gonna show me the footage?" She was like, "What?" Kevin Gates said, "You not gonna show me some nigga busting you up so I can get my dick hard and I'll come bust you up?" I'm like, and so my coworker, I'm sitting there looking like with this blank face because I said, bro, we in a world of
Yeah.
weirdos, bro. And then it's like, so
Yeah, right?
I'm listening. So we having a little discussion at work. My young homie, he says, "Man, I think he 100% right, man." Like he goes in depth and says, any dude who, man, they still on that keep they gas to they self, man. He's like, "Man, these hoes is fucking, bruh." Blah blah. I'm like, okay. So because the world is on weirdo shit, why do you have to compromise what you believe? I'm like, bruh, if you don't, bruh, you a one woman man, and it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's okay that you see what I'm saying? If you feel like you've met
Yeah.
that person and you only want to have sex with her, she only want to have sex with you, that is still fine. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we living in a world where you see what I'm saying? Like the traditions are being changed to fit the and it's just like they're not being changed in a good way.
Hmm.
Meaning, meaning, okay, people these days look at marriage as just a piece of paper, right? But
Yeah.
the way I was raised, I had OGs, they told me, you don't look for the one you want. You look for the
Hmm.
one you can't live without. You see what I'm saying? Like that's been my view of marriage this whole time. It's like not of course you go for the one you want, but it's the one that you make yours is the one that you can't live without. So if I'm going into marriage with the aspect of I can't live without this woman, what in God's name would make you think that any man walking this earth I want to see fuck her besides me? That's weird shit. Niggas gotta start getting called weird again.
Hmm.
Bro,
Yeah,
and
I
then
get you. I
I'm
get you,
with
bro.
I'm all for niggas need to get punched in their fucking mouth again. And then
Yeah.
like all I swear to God, all this tough guy shit. If for one day every gun, every knife, every single thing that could be used as a weapon was gone from this earth. Bro, you know how many people would be friends?
That is true. You're right. I
Because
thought
bro,
about stuff like that too before.
I'm telling you, man, it's just like you know how many niggas out here who think they tough right now would be wanting to talk everything out.
Hmm.
Just being
Yep.
real. Like, bro, my daddy, God rest his soul, told me one time when he was talking about the change of the world. He said,
Hmm.
when you removed the threat of a nigga punching you in your face, that's what changed the world. And I truly believe that, like how right now, if I go get into a fight with a bitch ass nigga, the law don't care how much bitch ass shit he did. All they care about is you punching him in his mouth for it.
Hmm.
And then it's like, I think that's what's wrong with this world. The aspect of a nigga getting punched in his face, that threat, that being removed. That's what's wrong with this world. I've already told you about how when we were coming up, that was the appeal of seeing a beautiful woman. It was like you looked at her curves. You looked at how good she looked in her clothes. It gave you that, damn, I gotta see her naked. You see what I'm saying? Like by this world being so over sexualized, they've removed the aspect of leaving something to the imagination. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I agree.
bro, I'm just being honest. It's like when I was in school, I remember seeing a girl in her skirt. Now
Hmm.
you can see, she got baby oil on her legs. The legs is shining. You see what I'm saying? It's like you see
Hmm.
the legs, so she got good skin. You can see her figure, so you can tell she got hips. You can tell when a girl got a fat ass. You see what I'm saying? But I couldn't
Yeah,
get on Instagram. I couldn't get on Instagram and see it. Like,
bro. Exactly. Exactly. The whole world is a porno now, pretty much. I
yeah,
mean, like,
pretty
if you
much.
really think about it, like, if you really like go on Instagram, like, it's just naked, but like just straight up naked females on there. And like I said, not though a lot of us ain't complaining. A lot of the times, it's like at the same time, it's like, man, it's like every time you can be in a public place and just trying to like, man, I just want to see, what's on Instagram. Bam, naked chick right there. Everybody, you worried about people looking at your phone or kids sitting there looking at your phone and like it's crazy. Like and the older you get, like the more your mindset changes on that kind of thing. But yeah, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
But now, man, but like what I was saying is like, and then just on your point you just made, bro,
Hmm.
this world is so over sexualized. It's like this is
Yes.
a true story, bro. One day I'm at work, I get on my Twitter, I'm talking ass, fucking, fucking. Then it'll be like a sports post. Then it's like a
Hold on one
gossip
second, bro. You
post.
you you, you kind of cutting out.
Then more ass and fucking. Then at one point, I get off my Twitter. I go to Facebook. I go to Facebook. There's more ass, fucking, fucking, fucking. You see what I'm saying? Get off
Yeah.
Facebook.
Uh huh.
Go to IG. Same thing. But I'm gonna tell y'all what helped me. I ain't gonna lie. Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. When with this over sexualized world, if you got that shit all in your phone, and then God forbid if you work in a place where there's some sexy ass women at, you see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
all you gonna be doing is thinking about sex all fucking day. But think about it. But think about it. I'm back in my conspiracy bag because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That's what this world wanted, so that they wanted this world to be super over sexualized so that this new wave of money for corporations can come in, and you know what particular medication they're gonna make make more and more of their kids rich off of.
Hmm.
They're gonna do it through dick pills.
You said what was it?
I said the medical industries, they're gonna make their children's children rich again, and they're gonna do it by pushing dick pills.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because think about it.
Why do you
Think
say
about it.
that?
Then think about it. You got Blue Chew commercials everywhere, all on podcasts advertising it. You got the hymns. You got all of
Hmm.
these. You got rappers, Cameron. You got Shannon Sharp. Got signature dick cream and dick pills and dick fluid. Like, bro, I'm telling you, what they're going to do, to me, what this world's objective is they want to keep us horny and distracted.
You said horny and distracted.
I said this. I feel like I feel like the powers that be want to keep the world horny and distracted.
Huh?
Cause think
Oh
about
yeah, I agree. I agree.
what's taking over the media. It's sex and gossip.
Yep.
And when I say
Yep.
sex
I
and
agree.
gossip, like sex and gossip has always been a thing in TV. But the
Hmm.
reason why you can take a little fat white girl from buttfuck Arkansas, give her a show, and her parents, her family, the entire squad will become stars overnight.
Uh
Also known as Honey Boo Boo.
huh. Oh
Think
yeah.
about think about all of the ridiculous TV that's out right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Look at all
Yeah.
of
You're right.
these baddies shows where all the girls do, they don't do nothing productive. All they do is find reasons to fight. And bro, my girl is so hooked on that shit.
Yeah.
And I mean hooked on it. But I know that this rant started about youth football, but I mean, Marquis Gang, I know I had to throw some conspiracies in there, man.
For sure, for sure.
But bro, but here, look, I'm gonna say this, bro, and I'm off that, and we can wrap this episode, bro.
Yeah,
Hear hear me when I say to you, this world, they're do they're basically the world is repeating itself, right?
yeah.
Now,
Oh yeah, yeah.
think about this. In the 90s, what were all of the African American leaders? What was their complaint? They would say, you go in the ghetto and there's a liquor store on every corner, right? Now, now these days, you drive through the hood, you don't see too many liquor stores. Of course, they're there, but you're not
Uh
gonna
huh.
see too many liquor stores open and thriving, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But what's taking its place?
Dispensaries.
Dispensaries, and it's
Uh huh.
one word. It's one word that's replaced. It's replaced cigarettes. It's replaced liquor,
Vaping.
vaping,
Yep.
and
Vaping. Yeah,
that's
you're
why
right. That's right. Yeah.
everywhere you go, everywhere you go, there is a vape store, bro. Like on
Yeah.
Dickinson
You're
Road
right.
in Nashville, in Nashville, Tennessee, on Dickinson Road. Dickinson Road is one of the more prominent roads in the city, bro.
Uh huh.
There's at least 10 vape stores on Dickinson Road alone. Now,
Oh
I
wow.
mean, you got to be from Nashville to know how long Dickinson Road is, but it's a long ass street.
Huh.
And I'm not even talking about the long ass street. There's a particular stretch of road on Dickinson Road that I've counted myself 10 either vape stores or places that you can get vapes from.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm
They.
telling you,
Yeah, you're right.
and I'm telling you, bro, all these people who they walking around vaping, bro, I equated to, honestly, you know what I equated to? That
What's
scene in
that?
Undercover Brother, where the way they was hypnotizing people was through the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this shit is, bro. I'm telling you, it's like I think I think it all ties into each other, bro. I think like this is how I think. I think that one day, because of all the shit the country has us putting in our bodies, whether it
Huh?
be whether it be the COVID vaccines, whether it be all the new vapes. Honestly, the way the country out of nowhere made edibles legal, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can go to all the bro. I think I'm telling you, bro. I think that was all to whatever's happening to this country. They just letting shit go because they know it's a lot of shit going on. People need to be horny. People need to be high. Also
Yeah.
known as also known as distracted. Because bro, just being real with these dick pills, they know. Even because think about it, the dick pills stay in your system for multiple rounds of sex,
They.
right? Now
Oh
think
yeah,
about it.
definitely. Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I 100% could have tried Blue Chew before, and bro, I will take a Blue Chew. I do my thing. That morning, honestly, when you first wake up, you're still going to be horny.
Uh huh.
You see what I'm saying? That shit just sits in your system for a couple days. You see what I'm saying? Same with the honey packs that's blowing up. Like I'm
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, as long as when you at work, all you're thinking about is pussy, or when I get home tonight, I'm finna test something up. Or think about this. If you're in a situation where you got the dick pills, you got the dick honey, but you don't have nobody, You don't have nobody to use it on. You see what I'm saying? You're double horny,
Yeah.
and that becomes the only thing on your mind is sex. And then I don't care what nobody say. When you can open your phone and see all kinds of fucking any fucking you can think of is right there in your phone, bro. They need to bring back the
Yeah.
days, bro. Think about it. Remember the days when, bro, if you had access to porn, you were low key a god for about the next 2 hours. Like, bro, I remember when my homeboy Devin, bro, he told us to meet him. Bro, I never forget. This is my last story, and then we can wrap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, my homeboy Devin, and honestly, Marquis Gang, that's not his real name. I just don't want to get sued. But my homeboy Devin, listen, this motherfucker calls us. We was probably about 6 deep. It was about six of us that we was together on a daily basis. So he he hits everybody up, and at this time you had to call people, right? So
Yeah.
he's calling us on the home phone. I can't explain. I can't talk about it. Meet me at my house. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So, bro, seriously. So my cousin who lived next door, he was part of the gang too. He got the same call. So we come out the door like, what the fuck going on? So we see my other partner. He got the same call. We all walking. We all walking towards Dev house. Man, listen. This motherfucker,
Yeah.
he's walking like you can tell he got something in his coat, bro. He locks
Hmm.
the door. He locks his house door. Boom, boom, hitting all the locks. Put the chain on the door, bro. This motherfucker was in possession.
Uh,
He was in possession of a celebrity sex tape, but it was like a,
yeah.
it was like a, what's it called? A combination of all, because it was okay. The scene where Eve and Stevie J, like he was fingering her with a dildo, like we seen that on there. The scene of Eve and Stevie J. We seen, of course, the R. Kelly scenes and shit was on there. And then it was like, okay, so it was various little quick scenes like the Eve and Stevie J, but then it was also the R. Kelly scenes, and it was also um what's the white Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was a combination of all those celebrity sex tapes, bro. Now, needless to say, we all borrowed the tape. We all probably jacked our minds crazy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, bro, and like that's how exclusive porn was back in the day. And then now that shit is just at the at the tips of your finger. No struggle, nothing. Just it's right there.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, man. That's my rant, Marquee Gang, man. And I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Am I? Would I be mad if, what I'm saying, all of a sudden porn was hard to get to again, and you had to subscribe to shit? It wasn't free. Like, yes, I would be pissed the fuck off. But I don't know, man.
Uh-huh.
I like. You see what I'm saying? Now, do I want to go back to the days of, where your Facebook being just simply people talking shit? Not really. You know, like
Yeah. Yeah.
I enjoy what social media has become, but it's just like, and then okay, last thing, bro, I hate how social media Bro, women do not even respect themselves no more, bro. Like,
I know, right?
bro, I seen something that was so sad. Like, a couple weeks ago, I'm in the mall and I see a bunch of girls that get together to take a picture, right? Bro, there was one girl where you could tell her only asset was her butt. Or so she thought, I'll say. Or so she thought because bro, this bitch starts to take a picture and all she does, instead of like a regular little pose, little peace sign, she just turns around, stick her butt out. And I'm like, and but what's crazy, this is like I think it was her mama taking her picture, bro. When I seen that, I was like, you know what? I gotta go, bro. But Marquee Gang, man, that's my that's this has been another Gimme the Ball episode. As y'all know, man,
Yes, sir, bro.
when me and Mav, we might get in the mood and goddamn it got something to say. And then when we do, that's when you get the Gimme the Ball episodes.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Mine's probably gonna be next. So,
Alright, bro, I'm done. Are you got anything?
oh no, I'm good, bro. This is all you. I gave you the floor today, bro.
Yeah, man. But Marquee Gang, hey, listen, man. I just honestly, this rant wasn't about youth coaches. I mean, it was, but I just feel like, man, everybody deserves respect, bro. I hate, I hate to see shit being belittled. You see what I'm
Uh
saying?
huh.
Like, bro, I
Yeah,
honestly, if I go in Arby's, I'm going to respect the lady at the cash register, just like if she owned that motherfucker.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't,
For
I don't,
sure,
I
for
don't
sure. I
like
get
that
you.
shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially
For
when
sure.
I know so many guys that's for real trying to make a positive impact in the world. And then honestly, bro,
Yes.
youth football for me, it saved my life, if I'm being honest. Because
Oh yeah.
before man, listen, before I start um coaching youth football back in 2015, bro, I I'm talking about I was on a fast track to die from how big I had got.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like I mean, like
Yeah.
I had gained so much weight from honestly me having I was depressed the way my football career turned out. If I'm being real, I was depressed about the way my football career turned out. So if I'm being real, if I wasn't at work, bro, I was just eating depression. You see what I'm saying? I was depressed. And like I'm gonna be real, man. It was like an opportunity came open for me to coach my son's team, the one that just graduated.
Hmm.
At the time, he was 7 years old. Right.
Yeah.
The owner of the organization that he was playing for, he comes to me and he says, "Man, the season started in a week, and we don't have a team, bro." When I tell you, I did it for my son, man. I did it for my
Hmm.
son. I took on coaching for my son, and I never look back, bro, because when you put your heart into it, the game will give you back what you put into it.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I tell all my
For
players,
sure.
I tell my kids that the game of football gives you what you put into it. If you are if you're one of
Hmm.
these if you're one of these just want to have fun kids, that's what you're going to do. You're not going to experience real winning. You're not going to experience, you know, the greater side of sports. But if you want to have fun, you're going to have fun. You see what I'm saying? Like you get out. I mean, and that's why, like, man, when I put my all into youth football, it was like little by little. I'm losing weight. You see what I'm saying? And then it's like I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the doctor. The doctor is like, "What are you doing?" You know, she's amazed with my weight loss. And then I'm telling her, bro, I just been coaching youth football, but bro, man, I'm done, man. I'm finna get up out of here, bro. I'll hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me?
Yeah.
I'm done, bro. What about you?
Say that one more time.
Nothing. I was just saying my rent done, bro.
Oh, my bad, bro. Because you started breaking up. Yeah, yeah. If you ain't got nothing else,
Nah, I'm done, bro.
all right, for sure, bro. Yeah, yeah, I'm good, bro.
All right, I hit you tomorrow, bro. I said I'm gonna hit you tomorrow,
Can you
bro.
hear me?
Yeah.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right, man.
All right, man.